Hi guys, I am back for now. Today I'm going to make a video on another page in my Gluebook that I have been working on. I ended up deciding to take out the rest of the pages that were in here, the blank pages, because it was getting way too fat and it was getting hard to work in and to like flip through it. So what I did was I took out the excess pages, and then these pages that are left are what I had already worked on these sides. So I have this spread, and this spread left, and then this will be completely finished. And I will try to do these last three on camera, and then do a second half flip through from my previous video. So let's just get started. What I'm using for the background today are a bunch of these cut up pieces of cardstock that I had used for a project last year. There's writing on the backs of all of them, or the fronts of all of them, I should say. So I'm just going to use that. I have been doing a little bit more crafting lately, just nothing that I really wanted to turn the camera on for. And for the spine, I want to get like thinner type paper, so that's what I'm doing on the spine. And I'm also running out of glue. Yeah, these were like monthly goal things that I had for different months last year. Like this one said read. I definitely did not read last year. So, yeah, it's been a while. I haven't made a video, like an actual crafting video, for like 6 months. So, right now, things are not too bad, except for around Easter time, I noticed that I was losing water pressure in my house. Like, when I was taking a shower is when I really noticed it. There was like barely any water coming out. So I called my dad to have him come look at like whatever were things that could be the problems. And what ultimately ended up being the problem is my cistern is broken. So it wasn't filling itself with water, which meant there wasn't any water to be pressurized to my house. I mean, I have water at the house. It's just very minimal. So I have to take a shower elsewhere and do laundry elsewhere, because those are like the main like water sources. But so the issue was there's a tree growing, a very, very big tree growing like right next to it, and that tree's roots cut, like they broke into the cistern, causing some of the cement blocks to collapse. So it wasn't refilling with water. I don't think that thing actually was refilling anyway. That's a whole another issue, but it needs fixed before I can get it refilled. So I had that tree cut down. Make sure I'm still recording. Okay. I had that tree cut down and the stump ground out, but they didn't grind the stump out enough, and it's a huge, huge, huge stump. So my brother has a friend with a mini excavator, and he came over to try to dig it out, but it was just too big. And so yeah, they couldn't get that out. So now there's just a big hole in the back of my yard where my cistern is, and big piles of dirt, and I have to wait for that stump to be able to get ground out, which my dad did find someone with a stump grinder. So I'm just waiting on that. So that's really been a nightmare, costing me a lot of money. But it needs done, and I need to pay for it, unfortunately. I had a craft fair last weekend. I was very excited about it because it was the first craft fair that I had done in 5 years, and I did not do very well at all. I made like $15 profit after what the actual spot at the craft show cost me. So I was kind of bummed out about that. I actually made more selling my paintings to my friends and family. I thought I had some cool stuff, but just not stuff that everybody wants, I guess. Because the stuff that I make, I guess, is more for people who actually craft. So or the paintings, but my style of painting is not for everyone. It's very, very abstract. But that's okay. So I just have all of this stuff that I had been working on for the craft show for the past month, and now I don't know what to do with it all. I think I'm gonna have a yard sale, but it's actually gonna be a yard sale, a yard art sale. I saw that on somebody was doing that on Facebook, and I thought that was a very cool name, just to try to sell your art in your yard. I was planning on having an actual like yard sale as well, because I am currently in the process of decluttering my house, because I have just so much stuff that I don't need and I don't really use. So there's no point to keep all of this stuff that I don't need or use. So I've been going through so far it's mostly been my back room, which was basically just storage. So I went through that, cleaned that out, and then I started taking stuff from my craft room in there, so that way I could set out like bins, like totes, like those, you know, those 3-tier totes that you can use for organizing. So I emptied those out and was organizing my craft room like that. So right now it doesn't look like my back room actually got cleaned at all, because it's a mess again, but it is an organized mess at least, and it will be done eventually. And my craft room will be actually usable again. And I'm also gonna work on stuff in my kitchen, in my living room. There's not that much there, just my kitchen is so small and my counter space is so small, so I don't really have room to put things in my kitchen. So it just kind of sits out on the counters, which is not where it belongs. This is looking cool so far. I like how it's patchy. So I have a couple ideas for some other videos, and like I said, I will try to film these last 2 pages as well. We'll see how it goes. Now that my desk is cleared off, I don't really have an excuse not to record anything, you know? And by my desk being cleared off, what I mean is I took the stuff that was on my desk and I set it on my floor. So it is sitting next to me. So it will soon have its home in my craft room, once my craft room is a little bit more organized. And like stuff has a place and not just kind of thrown around, you know? So that's that. My birthday's coming up. Not a very exciting birthday number this year. Once you get older, you don't really have too much of those left, I guess. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But the good thing is my birthday's on a Saturday, which is nice. Don't have any plans for that at the moment. Oh, another thing, I started planning, like using a planner and stuff, and decorating that, and that's been a lot of fun. That's another thing that I'm trying to get organized, not only like my physical things in my house, but also like just my life in general. It needs a little bit of organization. So I've been doing that for like 2 weeks, and I've been enjoying it. Has it helped? not much yet, because what I'm really trying to do is get my budget back on track because of all of this extra money that I've been having to spend for my water issue. So it wasn't really a good month to start planning because of those expenses. But it'll get back there. My savings will be back up in no time. But, yeah, so I started, well, it's not a planner. I made it myself. It is just a mixed media, one of those mixed media books from Walmart. And I'm just kind of copying the Happy Planner vertical layouts. I'm just making my own. And I'm really liking it. I wanted to make my own versus buying one. Number one, because those planners are expensive. And that's like $30 for one planner that only comes the way that it comes. Like, you can't really do much alterations to it because it's just paper, you know? Like, obviously you can punch your own holes in it, but it's that disc binding. So it's kind of hard to punch a hole like that or punch a paper like that unless you have that disc binder. So I got my own because I kind of wanted to make it like a junk journal style where I could add pockets if I wanted to keep like receipts or whatever in. And stuff like that. So I'm having no problems drawing my own at the moment. So this background is done and I like it a lot. So I probably didn't have to cover the whole background because what I'm going to be putting on it are pretty big things. But this is a Christmas card that I got from my boyfriend's mom and dad. And his mom actually passed away earlier this year. So that was not fun. And there's the card, the envelope. So I think I'm just gonna put the envelope like right here, and I can put the card inside the envelope. And then this is a party invitation that was from 2 years ago for a surprise anniversary party and a birthday party for my Uncle Jack, who was turning 80, and he passed away this year. So I'm just kind of using this as a remembrance spread, I guess. Maybe I'll put this here. And then I can decorate with the random things I picked out over there. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So let's put this card in the envelope and then get this glued down like this. So it's been a rough year for a lot of people. And at the end of last year, I had all these plans that I wanted to do, but then things just got torn apart at the end of the year, and I didn't do any of them. I didn't do anything I wanted to do this year. But that's okay. I'm getting better, getting back to myself, and things are getting better. And hopefully they will continue to do so. My sister is getting married this year, which is very cool. And I am a bridesmaid in her wedding. We have our dresses and everything picked out, and I got it, and it's very nice. She's doing like a Halloween type wedding, so the dresses are like a dark orange color. And we got to pick out our own style of dresses. So me and my cousins, we got to pick out whatever dress we wanted. It just all had to be in that orange color. So it's cool. Okay, this is cool. So there's the card in there in this pocket. You could take that out and read it. And then there's this one. And then I just have some random like stickers that these were on my desk. So I just figured I will use them. Here's some little flowers. So we'll just put these just wherever. And this is an Ohio astronaut sticker. So I got some sticker packs, and this was like a spaceship or like an astronaut sticker pack, and the first one I pulled out was an astronaut in Ohio, and I live in Ohio, and I thought that was so cool. So I put it on my desk and apparently have not done anything with it. So what better thing to do with it than stick it down in my glue book. I've had a couple new people mention things to me on Instagram, and I'm going to make another video of me playing with my mini sticker book, just adding stickers to it. This is a pain in the butt. I am just going to glue it down. You guys don't need to sit here for 45 minutes like trying to see me pull a sticker off, or the back off of a sticker. These bigger ones aren't as bad. And some people use like a like tweezers, like sticker tweezers, and I can't do that. I need to like feel it. I don't know. Can't feel it if I'm using tweezers. I don't know what is wrong with my brain there, but I just can't do it. But like these ones are really small and thin, so they're a lot harder to get off, and I try to bend. There we go. Try to bend them and it kind of helps them come off a little better. And these two stamps are exactly the same, so I might only just use one of them. They're sticker stamps, or stamp stickers, whatever. Maybe I'll use one of them. There we go. Put this one right here. And let's see if I can get this back off. If not, then I am just gonna glue it down again. Ooh, there we go. I got it. So how about we put this one right there. And then I think I'm just gonna leave this page alone because I like it how it is. So there it is. That is my third to last glue book page. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying me coming back. I do plan on trying to at least post once a week, but don't hold me to that. I will do my best. Like I said, now that my desk is cleared off, it should be a little bit easier. So yeah, there's that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.